So, if you're a tech leader in Riyadh, you are probably facing a decision that could pretty much define your company's future, and that decision is ServiceNow. Today, we're going to deconstruct the playbook for getting it right.
Look, ServiceNow is fast becoming the engine for businesses that are trying to align with Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. And this isn't just about a simple IT upgrade. No, this is about rewiring your entire business for a totally new era of digital transformation. The stakes? They really couldn't be higher. And that, of course, leads to the one question that matters more than anything else. You've bought into the platform, great, but who do you actually trust to build it out for you? The success of your entire investment, and maybe even your career, it all comes down to this one choice, your implementation partner.
Let's be really clear about what's at risk here. Picking the wrong partner isn't just some minor hiccup, you know? It's not just a budget overrun or a missed deadline. It is a fundamental, strategic failure that can set your whole digital transformation journey back by years.
The absolute worst-case scenario? Your incredibly powerful, game-changing platform becomes, well, nothing more than a costly, underutilized investment. All that potential, all that budget, just sitting there, collecting digital dust. So the real question is, how do you avoid that nightmare scenario? How do you make sure this massive investment actually delivers the kind of transformative ROI you were promised? All right, let's break down the framework. To find the right partner, you need a system, a framework for evaluation. And the source material we're looking at today points to 5 key capabilities. These are the things that really separate a true strategic partner from just another service provider. Think of these 5 things as a complete system. You need that deep, end-to-end expertise, of course, but it's got to be affordable. You need them to be fast, but that speed has to be backed up by a proven track record right here in the region. And the whole thing needs to be wrapped up in a flexible engagement model. This is your essential checklist. Now, to make this a bit more concrete, the source we're analyzing uses one company, DataLunix, as a kind of case study. So let's take a quick look at how their whole proposition stacks up against these 5 criteria, just to see what this looks like in the real world. First up, expertise. A true partner has to cover the full spectrum. And we're not just talking about the basics like IT service management or ITSM. We're talking IT operations, customer service, even HR and field service. True end-to-end expertise means they can connect every single part of your business on one platform. Okay, let's get into the stuff that directly impacts your budget and your timeline. We're talking cost, speed, and the overall strategy. 40 to 60%? I mean, that is a potential cost saving that is definitely going to get any CFO to pay attention. But the immediate question is, how on earth is that even possible? Well, the answer is all in what's called a hybrid delivery model. This approach cleverly combines local, on-the-ground engagement right here in the Middle East with the economic efficiency of offshore delivery centers. So you get that crucial regional expertise, but without the full onshore price tag. And this chart really puts it all into perspective. You can just see the significant cost difference between those traditional onshore models versus the savings from a hybrid approach. And that difference, it's not just a number on a spreadsheet. That's real budget you can reallocate to innovation. Next up is speed. 72 hours. In a world where project delays are usually measured in weeks, if not months, that number sounds almost unbelievable. So, according to the source, that's the average time it takes to find and place the perfect certified professional for a critical role. And that's because they have access to this massive talent pool. It's really all about sidestepping those weeks or months of traditional recruiting just to keep projects moving forward. Okay, here is a really crucial strategic point from the source: the value of being platform agnostic. What does that mean? It means their advice is driven by your success, not by some sales quota for a single vendor. By having expertise across multiple platforms, they can give you an honest recommendation based on what your company actually needs.
So let's zoom out from any single company. What the source really gives us is a clear playbook. This is a 7-point framework you can use to evaluate any potential ServiceNow partner you might be talking to in Riyadh.
And here it is. This is your final evaluation checklist. You got the technical table stakes, right? Certifications, delivery models, how they scale. But don't forget the long-term strategic stuff. Ask for local references, and this is critical. Push them on what happens after you go live. What's their plan for support, for change management? And hey, are they willing to put a value guarantee on the table? And all of this leaves us with one final big question.
When you make your choice, you're not just hiring a vendor to install some software. You are choosing a catalyst. The right one is going to accelerate your journey towards Vision 2030, while the wrong one, well, they'll just be another line item on the budget. The choice is yours.